How's it going, everyone? This is the All Gaming Blog here, playing King of the Totem with Mexican Burro. And yes, I'm back, and I was gonna make actually a multiplayer video today explaining why I've been away for a while and whatnot, but sorry about me coughing because I'm still sick. But yeah, I just today is Saturday, so it's weekend, and it's also Mexican Burro's birthday. It's the weekend, so you know, weekend is zombies usually. So it was only fair that I made zombie video instead of multiplayer. And basically what happens is my computer broke, and I've been trying to fix it for this past couple weeks, and that's pretty much it. What happened at first was the computer was shutting itself off at a certain times, like when especially when I was using the processor a lot. So when I was rendering videos, the computer would shut itself off after a while, and I didn't know why. Now obviously I figured that it was the heating issue, you know. The processor was getting too hot and the computer was shutting itself off to protect it, which is the only normal thing that happens. It's a normal occurrence. It turns out that it wasn't, and it wasn't because I went and buy a better cooler, a big ass cooling system, and the computer was still doing the same thing, so obviously it wasn't. After that, I thought it could have been the power supply not giving enough juice to the computer, because when at those high peaks, there's a 12 volts power that goes directly to the processor that might not work properly. Now the power supply that I was using before was of a middle range. Now it wasn't the exact cheapest power supplies you can get, but it wasn't the most expensive either. It was I think a $40 power supply, which it is a bit expensive, but not, nothing that great really. And I knew that it wasn't gonna last much longer either, so I thought, it might be the power supply. I'll just buy a new one and get it over with. But instead of buying another cheaper one and then have it die in it like this one, I'll actually buy an expensive one and a more decent one, and have that sorted out. So I did buy an expensive one, and as soon as I put it on that motherboard, it didn't even work. It didn't even turn on at that point. At that point, I just knew, what, I've been doing this all wrong. The motherboard is just dead. I had a feeling the motherboard was dead because I know these motherboards are crap. But I didn't want to face it because the motherboards are expensive, and even this one wasn't that cheap. But what happens is, ASRock motherboards are horrible. Stay away from them. That's what I can tell you guys right now. And that was the point. That was the point. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get a new one, and I did. A couple weeks later, a lot of overtime and a lot of hard work, I actually bought a new motherboard, and it has arrived today. It took less than 24 hours to arrive to me. I bought it yesterday, and it arrived today, in the morning. So it arrived really quickly, which I think it's awesome. I was very pleased with the seller, and this one is an ASUS motherboard, so it is a great motherboard. I'm very satisfied with it. Let's hope this one lasts, because it isn't exactly a new motherboard, because you can't get this new motherboard. And this is the thing with me, I opened the door, by the way, Mexican.
Here comes the next.
It's alright. I'll rescue.
Oh, I got a new.
Oh, you got it. Great. Just when we needed it. So yeah, I got this new motherboard, which I'm very satisfied with, and I'm back recording. And I also got sick, which I'm still sick. Sorry about that. I'm still sick.
Okay.
Still got a chest infection. I was really bad. I've been bad for like a week now. I've been just in bed with a very high fever, coughing my lungs off, and having headaches and all. And it was so bad at the point that I was coughing, it felt like somebody was kicking me in the head while I was coughing. I'm a bit better now. Medication is starting to kick in more, so I'm feeling better. And also my computer is working. So all that bad luck that I was having is actually going away now. And yeah, I'm back doing my upload schedule. In fact, I just uploaded a couple of Resident Evil 5 videos, and I'm gonna upload Minecraft, and I'm gonna record Pokemon and everything else. there's been I mean I've been out and I haven't been able to record, and there's been about at least 10 games that I wanted to record, um, that could not, you know, I couldn't have done because I didn't have a computer. Um, but yeah, I still have them on my computer. It's probably a bit late to record because they're demos and betas and alpha games that developers kindly asked me to, to record the videos for them. So it is probably a bit late because other people have done it and whatnot. But I still want to do. I still want to do it. Jesus Christ.
Gonna get real intimate if I don't find ammo.
And I'll do it eventually. Right, stuff that we want to talk about. There's been new DLC for Black Ops 2. Have you heard about it, Mexican?
Yeah, the Vengeance. You get the brand new ray gun.
Yes, yes, we do.
Yeah.
I've heard about it when it first came out. It was people still call these rumors when it's obvious that Treyarch is actually doing this, putting these crappy pictures out, as to advertise. But yes, I've seen it. It has 4 multiplayer maps as per usual, and a new zombies map called Buried, and the new gun. Now, we know that they have said before that they wouldn't put any more DLC guns, but that was for multiplayer. Now, for zombies, that's a whole different story. And we do know that they have been putting new guns on zombies on every DLC, because there was that weird-ass shotgun that they put on the latest... I don't know the name of it.
The acid gas, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the name, but it was a weird-ass shotgun, which was actually quite good. I've seen gameplays of it, and people actually do prefer that shotgun a lot. So I know that they they've done that. That's great.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not the DLC type of guy, to be quite honest. I don't really usually get DLC. I just think they're stupidly overpriced and generally not worth it. I've gotten some DLC, but it was because of the zombies, really, and because it was on discount. That's the only times I've gotten DLC. So I'm not gonna get any new DLC. I'm actually going to download some DLC because it is free and it's a demo. That's when you can tell that they're desperate, because they never actually done a demo DLC before, and they're doing it now because just people aren't really buying DLCs anymore. I think it's just a waste of money in many ways. DLC is just too expensive. So, I want to revive you, but I think I'm a bit surrounded, so I gotta be careful.
So yeah, it's okay.
I'm gonna try still, so don't worry. I'm just clearing up the path because there's tons of zombies coming at me. Oh crap! Oh crap!
Okay,
I nearly went down just.
In my opinion, I don't think Buried is a very good map idea.
I haven't really seen much of it, but by the name, it appears that you are buried. So I don't know what to think about it, to be quite honest. I don't know what to think of it.
It's the Wild West.
Yeah.
But basically, it's based on the Wild West.
Yeah.
Boom goes
So,
the explosive.
Man, it seems like a good idea, but probably will have a bad opening.
Yeah. I honestly I do not know. I haven't really seen much. I've seen David Wonderhart doing the presentation of it, but I don't usually pay much attention because I know they're not that great. They quickly show the maps, and it's just more of their faces and their reactions than actual gameplay or actual maps. So I tend not to pay much attention to what they have to say. So I didn't actually saw much of the map. I know it's buried. I know there isn't that much information about it, but I don't know. Oh crap! You will not put me down. I want to get that bomb, but it's just too filled with zombies. Oh, nice.
Now we're talking.
Oh, finally. I should have gotten the shotgun before, but I couldn't do anything with the freaking zombies on my ass. Let's talk about Xbox One. Are you current with this situation? What they've done? This is stuff that I wanted to talk. Yeah, go on.
They finally took off the used game and the DRM situation.
Yes, they finally dropped that crap off that nobody cares.
like who would? Okay, you're paying for a console, and like like what if the servers get down when you have that fucking DRM on?
Exactly.
I will gladly pay you Tuesday for some extra rounds today.
You're not going to be able to play that console anymore unless
It's rendered useless because, okay, no matter how much server or internet power you have on that console, stuff happens, you know? The servers are going to go down, and I'm going to go down too.
Richard Nixon is not a part of a
Not today.
complete breakfast.
The servers are going to go down regardless, you know, there's too many players. If too much people try to connect or try to do too much stuff, it's normal, it goes down, you know? And if your console is, you know, relying on the internet too much, and the internet fails you, which it can very well happen, what you gonna do then? I mean, when the PlayStation Network went down, or when the PlayStation Network goes down for maintenance, same thing goes with Xbox. I can still play on my PlayStation, even though the internet is off, because they're doing maintenance, and, you know,
touch a Quaker?
I can still play on my PlayStation. What happens if you know, they're doing maintenance for Xbox? You know, which happens? They're gonna have to do maintenance. You know,
yeah, this is like.
are you gonna be forced out of your console because of maintenance? What's gonna, you know, what's happening there? I don't know. Should we go to the elevator to turn on the power?
Do you want to know what game's back on the Xbox One that Rare just unleashed?
Yeah.
Killer Instinct. I missed that game. Oh wow. I was like, my reaction was like, wow. Hopefully it doesn't become the next Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts.
People think that they actually changed their policies because of the people raging and of all the customers and stuff, you know, being mad at Microsoft. They didn't change their policies because of people. They changed their policies because of numbers, and because Sony was getting, you know, so many pre-orders and they weren't. That's why they changed their policies, you know. That's the only reason, and that's the only thing that they listen to is numbers. You know, not people. People don't really, to them people don't really matter that much. The only thing that matters is figures, numbers, and if you're gonna buy their console or not. That's all they care about. That's all that's in their agenda, sadly enough. So hopefully they learn their lesson, kinda, and you know, we'll get something better. But I still wouldn't trust Microsoft, in all honesty, because if they change this back now, what is stopping them from changing it back again? They can bring their old policies back at any time if they want to. Nothing is really stopping them from doing that. And they're refusing to do, you know, to confirm that they won't change the stuff back.
We'll all die soon if I don't find some rounds.
So I don't know.
If you didn't hear these guys from Xbox, he's like, if you can't use the Xbox One, why don't you just go buy an Xbox?
An Xbox 360. Yes, I've read that too, and that is just stupid attitude. And game over. Oh well.
We need Kino. We need Kino.
Yes, we'll do that. We'll do that next.
We need Kino. Yeah.
But it was just on time on the video anyways. I explained everything and we talked a bit about Xbox, so that was a good video. Guys, thanks for watching and peace.